D-Day for Christian Horner. Female colleague at center of Red Bull sexting scandal has until today to file an appeal after Geri Halliwell's F1 boss husband was cleared of controlling behavior. The female colleague at the center of the Christian Horner sexting scandal reportedly has until today to appeal the Red Bull F1 boss being cleared of controlling behavior. Horner's career and marriage to Spice Girl Geri Halliwell are under threat after the woman, who Mail Online is not naming, complained that he sent her sexually suggestive messages. The woman has hired lawyers while she decides what to do, The Times reported. Although Red Bull's board told its workers that it was business as usual and the board backed him, insiders told the newspaper either Horner or his accuser would probably leave. Despite the explosive claims, the female employee has apparently stayed at work at Red Bull's HQ in Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire. The woman even asked to fly to the Bahrain Grand Prix to support the team last weekend, sources told The Sun yesterday. The woman at the center of the sexual misconduct allegations has worked for Red Bull for 4 years, Mail Online revealed. The attractive blue-eyed blonde's claims against Horner have lit a fuse under not only the highly successful motorsports team but also Horner's marriage to Halliwell. Sources claim that last year Horner began to develop a superiority complex at Red Bull. Horner was cleared of wrongdoing last month following an internal investigation at Red Bull into coercive behavior towards the colleague. However, messages said to be between the pair were subsequently leaked. The leak of messages seems to show that Horner sent her suggestive texts and intimate photographs believed to be the main evidence in her complaint to Red Bull GmbH. There were reportedly more than 100 text messages and photographs. Meanwhile, Horner is understood to be threatening legal action against a Formula One magazine that named the female colleague. According to the article, the woman who studied at Edinburgh University and comes from a wealthy background began working in motorsport in the mid-2000s after being hired in her summer holidays and then after graduation as an intern. She enjoyed the job at Red Bull initially, especially the travel and the excitement of the F1 grid. But sources close to her claim that after a few years Horner's attitude changed and she didn't know how to handle the change in their relationship. At first she was flattered, but then horrified at the personal implications, it was claimed. Horner's attempts to move on from the scandal have been hampered by the publication of the long investigation into the case by Business F1. The article makes a series of new allegations against Horner and documents the apparent power struggle at the top of Red Bull. Sources close to Horner have dismissed the piece as full of inaccuracies, but it may be seized upon by his critics. Foremost among these has been Verstappen's father Jos, who has warned that the ongoing scandal was driving the team apart. Footage has emerged of the pair having an animated exchange at the Bahrain Grand Prix on Friday. The article claims that when the woman first made her claims, Horner's first call was to former F1 boss Bernie Ecclestone, 93, for advice. Despite the controversy off track, on the circuit Horner's Red Bull team got the season off to a perfect start, with Max Verstappen winning the season opener ahead of Red Bull teammate Sergio Perez. However, Max's father Jos has emerged as one of Horner's most vocal critics, with the pair filmed having a heated conversation after qualifying on Friday night. Some of Horner's affiliates are said to have speculated whether Verstappen Sr. may have been involved in moves to unseat him for the past few weeks, the implication being that the Dutchman even had a hand in the email leak. Verstappen has denied the claims, saying, "That wouldn't make sense. Why would I do that when Max is doing so well here? There is tension here while he, Horner, remains in position," Jos exclusively told Mailsport. "The team is in danger of being torn apart. It can't go on the way it is. It will explode. He is playing the victim when he is the one causing the problems." Responding to Verstappen SNR's comments, a Red Bull Racing spokesperson said, "There are no issues here. The team are united and we are focused on racing." Horner, who is understood to currently be in Dubai with wife Geri, is set to be back on the Red Bull pit wall for practice on Thursday. He will also feature alongside a number of other F1 team principals in an FIA press conference between practice sessions at the Jeddah Corniche circuit. Horner held clear the air talks with Verstappen's manager Raymond Vermeulen in Dubai on Monday. Neither Max nor his father were present at the summit, which took place after Verstappen SNR claimed that Red Bull is in danger of being torn apart. A source said discussions between Horner and Vermeulen went well. The inter-team tensions will be eased in Saudi Arabia, with Verstappen SNR absent as he participates in a Belgian rally. Verstappen's victory in Bahrain was overshadowed by continued controversy surrounding Horner. Following the race, Horner said he was absolutely confident he would stay on as Red Bull boss for the remainder of the season. Horner has faced intense scrutiny in recent weeks following allegations made against him by a female colleague. He has always denied the claims. Verstappen has won 18 of the last 19 F1 races and will be the favorite to claim another victory on Saturday night, despite the ongoing controversy surrounding Red Bull.